Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by SoundCloud Studios. Visit online at soundcloudstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SoundCloud Studios is the answer. SoundCloud Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@soundcloudstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. SoundCloud Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeart Radio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, and heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And check out our merchandise at the MikeWagnerShow.com coming soon. And check our Amazon site under the Mike Wagner Show podcast for pop sockets, t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, and throw pillows, and a lot more. Go to Amazon.com/the Mike Wagner Show. And for more great gift ideas, including pop sockets, t-shirts, and more, and also great books by Mia Mosensia, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. Don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also on PayPal and Anchor FM/support. Make sure you donate today. We're here with a wonderful lady who is a founder of Visage Lasers and Skin Care. And she uses the advanced treatments and techniques in restoration. And it's non-invasive, FDA approved. And she's also an award-winning aesthetic medicine specialist and board certified neonatologist, 37 years experience, and born and raised in Warsaw, Poland, and faced political pressure, escaped the U.S. She has an amazing story to tell and very compassionate, and she loves what she does. It's more than skin deep. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Los Angeles, the owner and CEO of Visage Laser and Skin Care, the very, very multi-talented Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer. Dr. Tesmer, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation, and thank you for a wonderful introduction.
Well, you got an amazing story as well, too, Dr. Katarzyna, and I just been inspired by that. That you're born and raised in Warsaw, you faced political pressure, you escaped the U.S., and here you are. You've got your own company called Visage Laser and Skin Care, and you use advanced treatments. You've got a great story to tell, and you're also award-winning, and you're also board certified neonatologist, and you got a great background on that. We'll talk more about that. But before we get talking about your company and everything else, tell us how I first got started, Dr. Katarzyna.
We arrived to America as political refugee with my husband and my 2 kids, and I did all appropriate steps. I passed all my board exams, did again the residency, become a pediatrician, followed by the fellowship in neonatologist. So I'm board certified neonatologist. I work at Children's Hospital of Orange County, and I love what I do. I save baby and I give baby 90 years of life. So there's really, I don't know if anybody can have more satisfaction than me from the job I do. However, being in Poland, I always longing of having my own business, and I was looking for opportunity. If there is a problem with understanding me, just raise your hand and I will repeat. Well, I'm trying to tell you that being intensive care physician, I do like to see instant results. And when I work in the hospital, they call me for problematic delivery. Baby is born, very often depressed. I use my magic to resuscitate the baby. Voila, baby will be alive and have beautiful life for 90 years. Now, I was exposed to lasers, and I was amazed with how quickly you can accomplish a phenomenal result by using laser on rejuvenating the skin. So this is my plan B and my hobby. Neonatology is a very, very difficult job. and nobody can do it for the rest of their life. So somewhere there, I would need to have a plan B, and this is my plan B. There is a saying, what the doctors should do before they retire. You know what they should do? They should find a job.
You already have one per se. You already have one.
And because the thing is that from our very crazy busy life, when somebody just retires, they often are very, very unhappy. So that will never happen to me because I found my wonderful hobby. And I never knew that I actually have any artistic skills. My brother and sister, my parents were very talented. I could not draw a straight line. I really wasn't good in anything. So to my surprise, at age of 45, I learned that I'm a great injector and I can see where exactly 0.1 milliliter of product needs to be put to change the face and make the person super happy to rejuvenate. So a combination of lasers, combination of acids, and combination of everything what we learned over 2,000 years history of skincare, I'm utilizing here at Visage Laser Skin Care Center.
Wow, that is amazing. And what was it one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing when it comes to skincare for the rest of your life?
I was invited by my nurse who was just trying her skills in a laser center. And when I realized how instant results you can accomplish, that really pushed me to go for the conference. And after being on one laser conference, I was totally, enchanted by the devices. And I'm proud to say that I was able to accumulate the most advanced devices in here, because the more things are changing every year, and the more advanced they are, the more you can accomplish, and it's actually very fascinating. So skincare actually started 2,000 years ago. Cleopatra and many other queens were soaking in milk. That's because there's lactic acid in milk, and lactic acid has two properties. It dissolves the dead cells, and it's temporarily bleaching the skin. Over 2,000 years, witches and estheticians were trying different kind of acid combination. Finally, doctors started to mix their acids, and the potions I'm using are mighty powerful. It takes us time to teach people how to use them, but different acids do different things. They stimulate the cells, they slow the production of pigment, they do all kind of magic. So that's one thing. Over the years, we learned that if you get rid of the old skin, the new skin has to grow. So we are utilizing phenomenal devices to remove the dead cells, and just that can make the person feel super rejuvenated. Now, lasers were developed more than 60 years ago. There was a dermatologist who was fascinated by lasers, and he got a brilliant idea. If this is hair and this is hair follicle, if you put the laser on the top of the hair follicle, with the laser energy, you burn the hair follicle, you get rid of the hair follicle, the person will never have to shave, and he'll be a millionaire. And that's exactly what happened. So they started doing laser hair removal by shaving the skin and putting laser on every single what they thought was the hair follicle. Well, good luck. You don't see the hair follicles, right? Mm-hmm. And hair grows in stages, so you need to do procedures like that. What they were surprised that after 2-3 procedures from schedule 8 or 10, there were 50% less hair, but skin was glowing, was beautiful. Pore cells were disappearing. Acne scars was healing, acne was going away. So when they did the biopsy to see what exactly was happening under the skin, they realized that hair follicle was either fully or partially damaged, but all the cells surrounding the hair follicle were very stimulated, and they were producing collagen. And that happened because the heat which was there to burn the hair follicle spread it to the cell, warm the water in the cell. That makes cell wake up and say, ooh, I should be doing something. What was it? They start producing collagen. So from that, we learned that you can actually stimulate those cells by acid. That's why, we knew that they were working, but ultrasound, you can use radio frequency. You can basically electrocute the cells. Really? And when you combine all kinds of different techniques, you go to different layers of the skin, stimulate all of those layers, and accomplish pretty phenomenal results.
Radio frequency, that is interesting. I've never heard of radio frequency being used with laser and skincare. That is interesting.
Yes, and we're using infrared as well. So all kind of, everybody jump on how to rejuvenate the cell and how to stimulate them. So the real job is to find out who is the candidate for what treatment, because not every skin has to be treated the same. So I invite all your listeners to come and visit us at visagelaserskin.com. Our phone number is 714-777-6625. Consultation is complimentary. Please go and check our website, visageskin.com. We have all variety of different procedures, and we treat all variety of skin conditions.
That is amazing. And I don't know if you do mine or something. Do you think mine would be pretty easy, or no? What do you think?
What is it? Just the A spot from sunburn?
Oh, I was going to say, I was just trying to show you if would you consider mine simple or hard? That's what I was asking. So, are you still with us, Dr. Katarzyna? Okay, all right. We got you there just a minute. We thought some hair might have got in as well too, and we'll talk about how you came to the U.S. and how you got started and more. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by SoundCloud Studios. Visit online at SoundCloudStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SoundCloud Studios is the answer. SoundCloud Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SoundCloudStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. SoundCloud Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia is basically fast-paced, intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, and heard worldwide on Geo 7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. Don't forget to check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise at the MikeWagnerShow.com and also on Amazon as well too. And for more great gift ideas, including great books by Mia Molson-Zia, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia, and don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also on PayPal, Anchor FM/support. Make sure you do so today. We're here with Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer of Visage Laser and Skin Care here on the Mike Wagner Show. She talks about, her practice, what she can do for you, and taking appointments right now as we speak. And, before we get back to a little bit more about Visage Laser and Skin Care, you had a really interesting history that you were born and raised in Warsaw, Poland. You faced political pressure and you came to U.S., or should we say you escaped? And tell us about your upbringing in Poland and how you managed to go from Poland over to U.S.
As I said, I finished my medical school in Gdańsk, and that's where Solidarity started. Solidarity was the movement which started a breakup of the socialism, and we were trying to get from under pressure we had from Russia. Now, being a medical student there, of course, I was involved in Solidarity, and that pre-excluded me from having any important career in my country. Now, on the top of everything, I was able to go and visit about 40 different countries, and I was in the West, and I was impressed with how far Western countries, how much Western countries accomplished. And the final nail in the coffin was the Chernobyl reactor tragedy, because my kids were then only 1 and 2 years old, and I really didn't want to stay in this country. I don't know that you know, but our government did not tell us about the accident, nuclear accident in Chernobyl for quite a few days. So we were going outside and being exposed to all this radiation. So this was really like the final nail to the coffin when we decided to escape. We did it very safe way. We had 2 kids, but we learned that if you go to Yugoslavia, you can ask for the visa to see Venice for 3 days. And when you cross the border in Trieste, you never come back. So that's what we did. The most difficult part was crossing the border because both my husband and me, we had our diplomas. We could raise the eyebrow. Why would we taking diploma when you're going outside of the country? So we did it very safe way. Actually, I jumped out from the car, asked the officer who was going to look into our passports to take away pacifiers from my kids because tell them abroad you're not allowed to have a pacifier. Poor guy was so preoccupied. We took those pacifiers from the kids, We showed him our passport, which glued together visas because there were different passports to Yugoslavia compared to Western countries like Italy. So we're really not allowed to have those visas. But the pages were glued, we showed them the picture, and we crossed the border. We gave extra pacifiers to our kids. We opened a bottle of champagne and said, we're never ever coming back until this country changes from so. So that's how we did that. And then upon arrival to Rome, we found the refugee camp. And because of our very compelling story, we had no problem with applying for political refugee visa. We've got that, and we arrived to America on January the 9th. 1987, and on January the 9th, every year we open a bottle of champagne, no matter what day of the week it is, and we celebrate this wonderful event because I'm telling you, America is an amazing country, and I couldn't be more blessed that I happen to be here. So I have debt to pay forever for being able to have my life in this wonderful country.
Yes, it does sound wonderful as well too. And then when you first came to the US, what city did you first land, and where did you go from there? Okay, Dr. Katarina, are
Well,
you still with
so
us?
we
Okay.
arrived to the LA airport. We arrived to LA airport. There was a Catholic refugee helping organization. They rented apartment for us. It was in Hollywood. We had no clue where we were. He told us to stay in the apartment. We were all going kind of south. One day we went north, and I saw those stars on the street. And I was telling to my husband, Derek, we are in Hollywood. So to my surprise, we landed in Hollywood. Place. Okay. Now I learned very quickly that the manager of the building stays home and has apartment for free. So I figured that it would be good for me. My kids were then very young, 1 and 2 years old. I had to stay home. I had to take care of them. So I decided to be manager of the building, and I was doing that. That allows me to stay home, study, and at least have apartment for free. It took me a few years. Only when kids were able to really go to school, I was able to study full time, and I was able to pass all the board exam. From there, after I finished my residency, I did my fellowship at Children of LA and County USC. After I finished my fellowship, we moved to Orange County, where I joined Children's Hospital of Orange County Group, which is a very amazing hospital. I have to tell you, I have thrills when I learned that I'm actually being invited for the interview, and even more impressed that I was able to get the job. So I've been
Nice.
successfully with this group 21 years, and by now I'm a senior partner, which means that I'm important.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you, Dr. Katarina. And just a couple of things as well, too. And, in terms of, living in Warsaw as well, too, compared to Los Angeles, how is like the lifestyle over there, or living in Warsaw compared to Los Angeles? And also another thing, how is the hospital and healthcare system in Warsaw compared to America, especially in Los Angeles?
Well, of of course, those are huge differences. First of all, we're talking us escaping from the country when there was a deep, deep socialism, and you cannot get anything over the in the store. So if a woman was pregnant or a child could get 100-gram chocolate bar once a month, we had a little cards for meat, for alcohol. Everybody were getting some special amount of that. Obviously, there were political retribution, and obviously, as much as we were trying to fight it out, you were risking your career if you were not in line. Now, Polish people have a wonderful 1,000-year history. So it's only, and we unfortunately have the geographic position between Russia and Germany in the center of the Europe. So they were, taking our country, so a long, long history. And Poles are very, very proud. I have to say that education system was good. That's one thing. I came to America, and when I started my residency, my attendings were actually surprised that I already had quite a lot of knowledge. Additionally, we never had CT scan, MRI, so you have to use your brain to make a diagnosis. So you have to become a good, have a good diagnostic skill. So that helped me in life. Now, but economically, of course, we were suffering. Everything was difficult, everything was expensive, and everything was out of reach. So, and that was very stressful. So you had economic pressure, political pressure, and really no hope. And I left because I thought that there is nothing else what we could do. After Solidarity was not successful initially, I thought that this is over. Only thanks to Reagan and John Paul, and when they destroyed the Berlin Wall and the socialism collapsed, things changed. But this was way after we left Poland. So when we were escaping, I really thought that there was no hope for my country. I'm very proud to say that things did change, and Poland was the first country who was free. And after us, many other socialist countries did the same thing.
That is amazing. And here we are, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And of course, you talk about the restriction when it comes to chocolate and all that. I eat so much chocolate, I'll probably get arrested for eating maybe like a second Hershey bar or something. I could see myself in jail.
Well, and you know what? I will tell you what. Have to share with you how fantastic this country is. We came here with 2 kids, and the airlines lost our luggage. So we came with and nothing else. We did have $1,000, which was enough to buy the car, old Chevrolet from 1962 or something like that. But we started from nothing. And look at me now. We have 2 houses. I'm a business owner. I have a wonderful career in neonatology. Yes, it was hard work, but it's all possible in this country. When we just arrived, my kids were very afraid. What happened if daddy loses the job? Because he was the only one who had the job. I said, you know what, leave me in the center of LA, meet with me 2 months later, and you will see how far I will go and how much I can accomplish, because truly in this country, everything is possible. So I consider that this was the biggest gift of God, from God, to send me here and allow me enjoy this country.
Mm-hmm. And that's amazing as well, too, that aside from your successful business with Visage Laser and Skin Care, you also are also on the board as well, too, and also won some awards, too. So big congratulations, and tell us all about the accolades and being on the board.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. I always tell people that I have to be very ethical, because guess what I do when I cannot intubate 1-pound baby? I pray, please God help me. So I always tell people, I cannot tell God, you stay in the hospital, I will come to my business and make some money. So I have to be very, very ethical. And I do have a passion, because I know that with a little bit of magic, with the acids, lasers, I can make people so happy. And you'll be surprised, all kind of people are coming. There could be teenagers with acne who are hiding with hair their face, and they feel so not in the right place. And I have ladies who are in their 40s, 50s, and maybe losing their husband for the younger woman, and they need to come.
Oh yeah.
All
Thank you,
kind of,
social media.
what, all kind of situation, which which I found, so it is aesthetic, but it is medicine. How I'm changing souls of those people, how I make those teenagers happy, and it gives them this self-confidence. It's really, really very powerful part of medicine.
hmm And also too, besides the hair removal, the skin care, getting rid of acne and everything else, what other services do you guys provide?
So we utilize pretty much all kind of lasers, except that I trying to do all the procedures without any downtime. Till I work in the hospital and I cannot hold my patient by their hand. I don't do CO2 ablation lasers, which will give you significant downtime because
Vision lasers, right?
about it. Because I cannot worry about it when I'm saving life, that somebody is red or bruising or killing, So I'm doing it in a very safe way. However, being intensive care physician, I'm utilizing the maximum energy those devices deliver. And they do call me intensive skincare doctor, because we do
hmm
amazing results by me not being afraid of using of those powerful of this powerful energy.
And also too, where are we going? And how can people get a hold of you? And how can people, set an appointment? And what's the website? And how do people contact you?
Please look at Visage Laser Skin Care. The website is visageskin.com. Please call us at 714-777-6625. If you Google my name, Katarzyna Tesmer, you'll be very impressed because you will find about, listen to that, 3,000 five-star review. Is that accomplishment or what?
It's so amazing. You're 5 stars in my book, Dr. Katarzyna. And what's coming up in 2021 for Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer of Visage Laser and Skin Care? We'll find out in just 1 minute. Listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by SoundCloud Studios. Visit online at SoundCloudStudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosen Z of Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer of Visage Laser and Skin Care after this timeout. We're back with Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer of Visage Laser and Skin Care here on the Mike Wagner Show. And just a few more minutes as well, too. And we thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing, Dr. Katarzyna. And what can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond, Dr. Katarzyna?
I'm hoping to grow my business even further. Hopefully, we'll have few more branches, But in the meantime, we invite all people to come and visit and use our services. And if I can give you 4 suggestions for anybody how to take care of their skin, because people are listening and they are wanting, share with us some of those advices. So remember, the first and most important thing is that everybody should be using sunscreen. Now, I always preach that there is UVA and UVB sunscreen, and nobody remembers what they are. It's very simple. UVA, A stands for aging, are aging rays. And those rays we are exposed even in a rainy day in California through tinted window. Those rays are getting to your skin and damaging it. UVB burning, are more prominent during the summer, and we have to cover ourselves against those rays so you don't get a sunburn. Combination of those, of both UVA and UVB, wide spectrum sunscreen is the most important friend of your skin. So that's one thing. The second thing, always remember to wash your face in the evening and in the morning, which appropriate for your skin face wash, right? Now, the third thing is do not hesitate to learn from your skincare centers about acids which are appropriate for your skin, because again, going back to Cleopatra, they knew that acids are good. And the last thing, look for the laser center, because I can take 10 years of anybody's face in one session, and this is not overstating it.
And that's amazing as well, too. And you've done it all, Dr. Katarzyna. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Other than God. I was trained by the doctor who was taking care of First Lady Laura Bush. When I decided to start this adventure, I had to be sure that I'm not risking everything what I accomplished so far. And I wanted to be trained by somebody who was the best. Well, who is the best? The best must be the doctor who's taking care of First Lady. The name of this doctor is Dr. Elliot Battle. He has Junior. He has his office in Washington, D.C., and he's taking care of all politicians and movie stars. I needed to train with somebody who was working on those important people because from him I would learn how to accomplish a lot without any downtime. And politicians and movie stars have to look good. So that's one secret. And the second is that I attended many, many classes and conferences. One of them with Dr. De Maio, who is one of the best plastic surgeons in Brazil. And I attended many of his classes, and he's an incredible injector. So I cannot tell you how many hundreds of different classes and courses I took. You can always learn something from every class. So whenever possible, people should be learning, learning causes the brain to grow. So that's what you should be doing and gaining something from everybody.
That is amazing. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Regarding life, continue, persist, persevere, and you can accomplish whatever you dream about.
That is excellent words of advice. Once again, Dr. Katarzyna Tesmer of Visage Laser and Skin Care here on the Mike Wagner Show. Dr. Katarzyna, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on in 2021 and beyond. And before we go, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people make an appointment or simply check you out?
You can go make appointment online. Google Visage Laser Skin Care. You will be surprised to see visageskin.com is our website. Call us at 714-777-6625. And we are here in Anaheim. Here will be, and we do treat you with a very fancy microdermabrasion upon your first visit.
And what's the phone number again and website?
714-777-6625, and it's visageskin.com.
That is amazing. Once again, Dr. Katarzyna, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep us up to date. Love you back on in 2021 and beyond. And don't forget to keep in touch. You've been absolutely terrific. And I'm not saying it because it's skin deep. It's true. You've been one of our best people out there.
Waiting for you.